beloveds, it's your girl Clementine from Big Empress Energy. I'm sending you beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. Mis amores, we are in eclipse season and we have the Taurus new moon solar eclipse popping off on April 30th, okay? So this is a major deal, okay? A major astrological event, and it is a portal, it is a doorway to a huge fated new beginning. In this video, I'm gonna go into what transits are gonna be happening, what to expect, what are the themes for this new moon, okay? And I'm also gonna be going into the tarot associations with this moon, as well as some journal prompts, okay? So if you're interested in that, tune in to this reading, okay? So mis amores, I am Clementine. If this is your first time here, I'm a psychic, tarot reader, astro enthusiast, okay? Cosmo connoisseur, Reiki master, okay? And I have my own business and I've been doing these YouTube videos for about 3 years, okay? And what I do is I channel messages from our spirit guides, our angels, our beloved ancestors, so that we get the motivation and the messages about what we need to know. What y'all need to know in this video is that we have a solar eclipse. So that happens when the sun, the moon, and the earth are in alignment, okay? So this is a portal for alignment, okay? And my assignment every new and full moon, I do these collective candle Reikis, okay? These are private, unlisted YouTube lives that happen the day of any lunation. So this Saturday, I'm having one. If you're interested, if you love Taurus energy, if you need some Reiki energy healing, okay? If you're feeling a little bit out of alignment, okay, and want to experience something new, okay, or come back if you're a returning client. We've been doing this for about 2 years now, and it's really exciting. It's ever evolving, okay, and what it includes is distance Reiki energy healing. The focus is an abundance activation to increase money, miracles, opportunities, and abundance of all forms, okay? And to materialize and to keep it stable, because that's that Taurus energy, okay? And we also include with that a group reading, okay, for every single body who participates. It's like a collective reading. I also have a sound bath with my crystal sound bowls, and I get us into a state of relaxation first. I do some on-screen energy healing, and then I go into the group reading. We go live for about an hour, and if you can't watch the live, the replay is available anytime after. But you have to secure a spot before the ritual begins, okay? Because I read every name out loud. So if you're interested in this experience, secure a spot on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. Check me out on Instagram as well to see what it looks like. I always post a time-lapse video of the altar because I use candles in this Reiki ritual, okay? So if you're interested in becoming a Reiki practitioner, want to learn Reiki 1 and Reiki 2 from me, I'm also hosting the beloved Reiki School. It is a live Zoom class, and I'm starting that on May 21st and May 22nd. So it's 2 days, okay, intensive, a few hours a day, where I train you guys on how to be Reiki practitioners. And with that, you can end up healing yourself, healing others, and even starting your own Reiki energy healing practice, okay? So if you're interested in that, secure spot on my website. Enrollment ends on May 9th. Okay, and so you guys know there are no possible ways for me to DM you, so be mindful of scammers, impersonators, and everything like that. Just ignore them, okay? Just ignore anybody soliciting you for a reading. It's happening to literally everybody, so I advise you to have discernment with that. The only way to work with me is on my website, okay? All right, so let's get into this reading. I want y'all to see, I prepare my notes in this Taurus planner. I am a Taurus sun and a Taurus Venus, okay? So I'm living for this season. This is my Taurus notebook, and this is what I'd like to write and to connect with actually my chart ruler, who is Mercury. But anyway, that's another story for another day, okay? So let's get into this reading and see what it is that we need to know. So like I said, this eclipse is bringing us fated moments rooted in our destiny. Like I said, this is a time when these cosmos are in alignment. The sun and the moon are always together for a new moon, and it's in alignment with the earth when we have an eclipse. Now, this eclipse is a partial solar eclipse. It's not going to be exactly in alignment. Okay, it is a partial eclipse, but you're still going to be able to even see this eclipse at 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's at its peak around 4:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I just want you guys to know that as well. Let's get into the energy of what is Taurus, okay? And let's also talk about eclipses. So again, with eclipse energy, eclipses always happen in the sign that the nodes are in, okay? Like, let's also talk about the fact that the nodes are not an astrological place, okay? The nodes are a mathematical equation, and they show us where we're going and where we've been. So they're kind of the seat of destiny in a sense, okay? So when we have the nodes, it's going to be in Taurus and Scorpio all year. So all my Tauruses, all my Scorpios are going to be experiencing phenomenal, powerful shifts, okay? And this is also going to be impacting Leos and Aquariuses too, because we're all fixed signs, okay? But with this energy, you have to check and see, if you want to get more personal, where Taurus and Scorpio are in your chart, okay? Because that's the place or the theme of how these nodes, these eclipses are going to be impacting you, okay? So you have to check in your chart and see where Taurus and Scorpio are, and then see what these houses represent, okay? Now, a little cheat sheet is that each house, we have 12 houses, and each house represents a zodiac sign. So the 6th house would be Virgo, because it's the 6th sign. The 12th house will be Pisces, because it's the 12th sign. So that also gives you a little leeway if you also understand what those signs represent, okay? But anyway, to keep it short, to keep it simple, these eclipses are going to be showing us where we are being called to evolve, to change, to grow, to transmute, okay? And most importantly, to flow. If you are rigid in this eclipse and you are resistant, you're going to be experiencing a lot of tension, anxiety, and exhaustion, okay? But eclipses are not just all doom and gloom sort of energy that we're here to fear, okay? Especially not this one, because it actually has super fortunate aspects, okay? Taurus is also fixed earth, okay? So this is an earth season, okay? So we need to connect and ground our energy, especially here in eclipse season. This could be going out and getting more sun, going on a walk, okay? Planting seeds, talking to your plants, anything like that is going to be really helpful during this Taurus energy to ground, okay, ourselves. Taurus also rules over the throat, okay, and the neck. So you also might be feeling sensations there, or growth or evolution in this body part, okay? Earth energy is also really good for materialization, and typically we don't really do manifestations on eclipses, but because this one is super powerful, and every day is a day that you can set your intentions, okay? You can always set an intention no matter where the moon or the sun is. It's your life. So set an intention, okay? And with the Taurus energy, it could really help to materialize this intention, to make it a little bit more tangible. Taurus also rules over the senses, okay? What we taste especially. So I've been tweeting, check me out on Twitter, that this could also change your sense of taste, okay? Your sense of taste. Basically, what you like and what you don't like can shift during this season. Let's say you used to really like salty foods. Now in this season, you might like sweet foods, okay? Eclipses, I've noticed for years, also change the menstrual cycle, the moon cycle. So you could also be getting a little bit earlier or a little bit later, depending on your cycle, okay? So know that as well. Now, the Taurus energy represents the bull, okay? So I feel like one of the themes for this new moon is determination, putting action in your passion. Another theme I see for this new moon is love, romance, self-love, self-care, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, relationships, and values. And another theme I'm seeing for this eclipse is alignment, okay? We're needing to reset our alignment. Check in with yourself and seeing, are you feeling copacetic? Are you feeling at equilibrium, okay? And if you're not, spending time opening up here also your heart and your throat chakra and expressing yourself about what you really need at this time. Okay, so this new moon is happening at 10 degrees of Taurus. So 10 degrees is representing the 10th zodiac sign, which is Capricorn. So what that means is that this moon, if you grabbed a seasoning and all the seasonings had an astrological sign on it, you would grab the seasoning of Capricorn and sprinkle this one on the new moon eclipse. Capricorn energy can be career focused, so some people could also be switching careers or coming to a point in their career where they feel like they've peaked, or they're realizing how they want to grow in their career. So that's what I'm seeing with that. Also, it's going to be giving us more determination and more resilience in this season as well. Another thing that I want to note is right before this eclipse, we have Pluto going retrograde on April 29th. Okay, so when Pluto is retrograde, this is happening until October 23rd, 2022. This is adding the transformation energy to this eclipse. Eclipses always have change, but with the Pluto retrograde, Pluto is the planet of transformation, and retrogrades are reviewing. We're going to be able to kind of slow down and see and have patience with ourselves about any habits that are hindering you, that you're needing to discard or you're needing to compost. Pluto is also the planet of obsessions. Okay, so you might see how you've been obsessing over something and kind of evaluate, is this obsession beneficial? Okay, or is it BS? All right, that's what I'm seeing with that. Okay, now let's get into the transits, okay, that are going to be really pivotal at this eclipse. Now, the one I'm most interested in is the fact that we are going to be having the sun and the moon, okay, they're together with Uranus, okay, the planet of surprise, shock, and change. Uranus is in Taurus, okay, and it's going to stay in Taurus. It's a very slow moving sign. So with the sun and the moon here, this is adding some shock, okay, some revelation, some aha moments, okay, to this new moon. There could be a sudden change, okay, that is super necessary, something that could also be startling. Uranus can also rule over the internet or social media, so we could have surprising news from the internet, about the internet, social media changes, new beginnings on social media. Maybe an algorithm might be changing as well. Uranus is an innovative energy, so this new beginning could also be something that will invent or introduce a new fresh energy to your life or to society. Okay, I also feel like this is gonna be helping us gain our own sense of self and our own independence. People are really going to want to stand out. They're not going to want to be a copy and paste, or they're not going to want to be just so influenced. Okay, you might want to be inspired, but you're not going to be super influenced by people, okay? Because you want to set your own path. You want to see who you are outside of habits, outside of addictions, outside of friend groups, okay? This is about who you are here to be, who you are fated to be, okay? So it's very important that you honor your own kind of Uranus, okay? Your own innovator, your own trendsetter, okay? Some people might also want to create their own apps or their own platform on social media as well, or expand it in some way. If you're already like on social media presenting one side of yourself, you may be inspired to show another side of you, okay? I'm seeing people like starting to vlog or post more reels, or maybe start joining a new social media or leaving a social media, okay, as well. This is also going to be impacting our relationships and how we may want freedom, okay? Freedom from expectations, freedom from certain obligations, okay? You're craving a change. Some people may also be getting a little travel bug in them. You want to travel, maybe even relocate, see something new for you. The next transit I want to talk about is the sun and the moon and Uranus, because they're together, right? Sextiling Mars. Okay, so this is a favorable aspect, and this is going to kind of be the initiation, okay, for the new beginnings. Ooh, you hear that? Mars is fire. My fire's going off. So this is confirmation, okay? We're gonna be getting the ambition to take actions on these new beginnings, okay? So this is going to kind of give us the gas in our tank, okay? Yes, sometimes we eclipses, you might be really tired or something like this, but you're gonna be inspired, okay? And you're gonna find some sort of courage when we have this Mars energy to stand up and be like, you know what? I've been sleeping on myself. I've been having this idea. I've been wanting to make this change. I've been wanting to surprise myself. I've been sick of my own ish. And now you're gonna finally be like, you know what? And I can do it, and I'm gonna do it, okay? And you ain't gonna play games about it either. So this is gonna be a very positive aspect as well. We might come up with a practical plan for our dreams, for our passions, okay? This is gonna give us fuel to really reach our goals and to be who we want to be. This is a beautiful aspect, and also be open to fluidity, okay? Because it might not happen in the way that you want it to happen, in the way that your ego is most comfortable with. You have to really align your body, mind, and spirit, just how the sun and the moon and the earth are gonna be aligned. The next transit I wanna talk about is what's giving this new moon solar eclipse a beautiful, romantic, lovely, and very fortunate flavor, okay? And it is Venus, the planet of love, conjunct, which is astrology term for next to, at or around the same degree, okay? Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces, okay? So Venus is exalted in Pisces, okay? Venus loves to be in Pisces, so this is beneficial. Venus also rules Taurus, okay? So this new moon is answering to this Venus, which is in Pisces, so it's happy, and it's next to Jupiter, the planet of expansion. Jupiter is also a very happy, fun-loving planet. And with Neptune, okay, so Neptune's been in Pisces, Neptune gonna be in Pisces, okay? But because it's a very long transit, but when Venus is next to it, what it's doing is increasing also our third eye, our heightened awareness. We're gonna be able to pick up on our partner's needs, or we're gonna be picking up on subtle clues that are indications to how we can kind of be better partners, how we can be better for ourselves, how we can be better daughters, sisters, brothers, okay? Companions, friends, advocates for the people in our lives, okay? This is also going to be an aspect that can be very generous, okay? You know, you might get a really nice gift, or maybe you're gonna give someone a super nice gift, and it doesn't have to be a material gift. It could be the gift of a nice home cooked meal. It could be the gift of helping you put up something in your home, okay? Anything like that, it's just gonna really come from the heart, and it's gonna be bringing you a lot of happiness. At this time, you also may be fantasizing and be more creative than usual. It's a great time to, you know, record music, write music, or work on artistic projects, because the Venus next to Jupiter is going to be expanding your creativity, okay? It's going to be expanding the way that you see something. Also, this could be bringing in unexpected financial gains, okay? So, you know, either through, you know, maybe stocks, or through, you know, anything that's like very unexpected. It feels like there could be an increase in income, maybe multiple streams of revenue, maybe an idea that could make you some side cash, some side money, okay? As well, be very, don't make any impulse purchases or splurging around this time too, because you might be so infatuated with something that you feel like you need to spend an exorbitant amount of money on it. But in reality, it might be an illusion because there's Neptune there to it. So before you drop down like a band on something, make sure you really, really need it, okay? Make sure you really want it. Make sure it's in alignment with your goals. And we're also gonna have Mercury, which is in Gemini, sextiling the Venus and Jupiter, Neptune in Pisces, okay? So Mercury is in Gemini, and it's actually in its retrograde shadow period. So some people are already feeling a shadow period of Mercury, which is just an invitation to really slow down, review, and just be more intentional with your daily life and also your communication. So this is a beneficial aspect. This is also going to be adding in some quick paced conversations, okay? This could be conversations with community about your dreams, your hopes, your goals, your wishes, okay? It's expanding also your mind, because Mercury rules over the mind and communication. So you could also be having a lot of grandiose thoughts, okay? Really being a super visionary, okay? Taking things almost to the next level. And there could also be big acts of love, okay, that you're experiencing at this time too. Mercury going retrograde in Gemini. It's happening on May 11th, okay? So even though it is in a shadow period right now, I don't want you to be scared of retrogrades. Retrogrades happen every 3 to 4 years, and retrogrades don't stop nothing, okay? We still gonna be signing contracts. We still gonna be buying electronics, okay? But you have to make sure that it's in alignment with you, that it's a contract that you've been working on for a long time, that you've been putting in, that you're not just gonna be signing away. You're gonna really be taking your time, taking it slow, being very, very intentional. So with this sextile happening to Pisces, okay, I feel like we're gonna have big dreams that we are gonna want to express, big thoughts, big love, okay, all of these things when we have this transit. And finally, the nodes are going to be trining Pluto, which is also a favorable aspect. We have super sweet aspects with this solar eclipse, and the nodes are going to be allowing us to really transform. So really, I want you to buckle up because this is going to be a very wild ride, okay? This is a cosmic catalyst, okay, for the change that's coming. And we have to flow to receive the most amount of joy. This eclipse and these nodes trining Pluto is a doorway to another world, okay? Another timeline, okay? Something that is going to be expanding, okay? The way that you see the world, the way that you see yourself, and the way that you see others, okay? I almost see us in this eclipse as a Pokeball, okay? And when you're in a Pokeball, if you've ever watched Pokemon, this is where the Pokemon go to rest, to recharge. That's where we're gonna be with this eclipse. It's really a time to rest, to recharge, to isolate, okay, to spend time with yourself, to maybe even be alone, to set your intention about how you really wanna transform your life, what you're sick of, and what, you know, medicine you need to lean into. Is that fresh air? Is that more self-care? Whatever that is, honor that within you during this eclipse. The tarot associations that I'm seeing with this new moon, of course, we have the Guru card. Okay, this is the Hierophant. This is the Taurus card, okay? And this represents tradition, learning, okay? A foundation, okay, institutions as well. The Guru card is also about being your own teacher, being your own healer, always being curious, not competitive. And as well, the Empress card, because the Empress is Venus and Taurus is ruled by Venus. And the Empress card is about abundance, fertility, nurturing yourself, nurturing others, and not chasing, rather attracting. So again, if you're needing to control or force, you're doing the eclipse wrong, okay? Also, I have the sun and the moon because whenever we have a new moon, the sun and the moon come together. And this is going to be showing us something about ourselves, showing us something about others that we need to pay attention to, okay? Secrets could be coming out or just having instant revelations or realizations, okay? The Fool card I also have out because this represents Uranus energy and new beginnings. This new moon is a very pivotal new beginning, new gateway, new portal. And with the Fool card, we're asked to trust our intuition, trust the divine, trust that we're being led somewhere, and to take that first leap, to take that first step, to not be afraid to look out of the ordinary or look weird, okay, or look strange or look foolish. We're being confident that, you know what, we're led, so we're gonna go. We are not gonna be concerned about what these people think about us. We're gonna do what we gotta do. So for journal prompts, okay, because new moons are a great time for reflection, the first question I have for us is, what shadow side is being illuminated? What triggers have been popping up that I'm ready to transmute? Okay, what triggers, what annoyances, what have you been sick of? What has run its course? Okay, what shadow side for you is being shown, okay? And how can you work with the energy to transmute it? How can you evolve it, okay? Because it's a little stagnant right now. The second question is, how can I add more beauty and sensuality to my life, to my experiences, okay? Because this is ruled by Venus, you really want to add more beauty, okay, and sensuality, and slow down, be super intentional. Maybe this is about decorating yourself. Maybe you're getting a new tattoo, decorating your space, okay, changing up your, again, your social media presence, your page, your profile pic. Maybe you're gonna be finding old jewelry or something like this, but adding more beauty, okay, having more confidence in the way that you present yourself. Very on target, very on brand for this new moon. Maybe you want to change your hair, okay, something about it, but just make sure that whatever it is not something too drastic. It's an accessory. It's not something that's going to be permanent, because with the eclipse it could be, it was cool one day, next day we didn't want it. So be mindful. The next question is, what part of my evolution have I been resisting? Okay, because we have this eclipse energy. This is a new cycle, and we can kind of look to our past to see what we have been procrastinating on. The eclipse is gonna drag you, okay, drag you into this change. So instead of having it, you reflect, okay, what do I need to do? Okay, how can I stop resisting this necessary part of my evolution, okay? And the next question is, how can I nurture myself and my closest loved ones, okay? Now, this could be nurturing in terms of being gentle, okay, being more understanding, being more compassionate. This could even be cooking for somebody, okay, because Taurus rules over, food and everything like that. So whatever it is, how can you really nurture? How can you show comfort? How can you be a grounding sort of energy for yourself and others, okay? Because that's what this Taurus energy is really about. It's about being consistent. It's about being determined. It's about being loyal, okay? And it's about honoring your human experience, okay? So many times in spirituality, people just want to evolve, ascend, but babes, where are we going? We're here on earth, and Taurus never forgets that. Taurus always remembers that. This experience is meant to be lived, meant to be loved, okay? And meant to laugh. No, I had to do that. Live, love, laugh. Ha. No, but I'm serious. Taurus energy is really about rooting and grounding in all the divine experiences into our five senses and even the sixth sense, okay? So enjoy, indulge, okay? Isolate yourself a little bit. Don't have too many expectations, but really stay open to receive and flow, and you'll be good to go for this eclipse. If this reading and this was really informative for you, please comment. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, okay? Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, okay? Like the video. And I also have a pick a card if you're interested in a channeled message for this eclipse. Check that out. It's also on YouTube. And my abundance activation collective candle Reiki, which includes a YouTube live sound bath, group reading, and energy healing, okay, for money miracles, alignment, opportunity, okay. This is going down the night of the eclipse, Saturday, April 30th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Secure your spot on my website, BigEmpressEnergyLLC.com, okay. I can't wait to see you there and hold space. These are such yummy, rich experiences, and I just love hearing from you guys after. It's amazing. I've been doing this for 2 years, and I'm so grateful. And because I am a Reiki master, I have a beloved Reiki school if you're interested in learning Reiki from me. And you're available May 21st, May 22nd. Secure your spot for my Zoom class, okay? On my website, BigEmpressEnergyLLC.com. Registration ends on May 9th. If you'd like to be a Reiki 1 and Reiki 2 practitioner, holler at me. I'm sending you guys beautiful, bountiful blessings. Bye.